Simulator. Now, the next thing I would recommend, in my next favorite trick, tip, whatever you want to call it, that I always use on all my iPhones, is installing a little app called AltStore. Now, what this app does is that it actually allows you to sign and install a bunch of third-party apps that, Apple doesn't actually allow you to go ahead and install. Things like an actual Game Boy Advance simulator. Eclipse is also an actual Game Boy Advance simulator, but things like Nintendo DS simulators, PSPP, Snapchat Plus Plus, different apps like that. I told you this video is probably going to get me demonetized, but different apps like that, these are honestly some of my favorite things that I always do on every single device. So right now my AltStore is actually, revoked, but on my main iPhone, the iPhone I use every day, it's actually not revoked, which is cool. So this is typically what it looks like. It allows you to go ahead and sign whichever app you have. You just have to download the IPA and pretty much move on from there. So the process to actually install this is very easy, and I made a full video talking about it, but I'll break it down here. You will need a computer in order to actually do this, so definitely keep that in mind. So once you have a computer on you, what you have to do is go to this specific website, which is called altstore.io, I think. It'll again be linked in the description. And all you have to do is from there, download that specific, software for your specific, device. If you have a MacBook, use that. If you have a Linux or Windows, I think it works on there too. But in this case, I'll be using a MacBook. Now, all you have to do is download that and run that and open it. And what will happen is on your taskbar up top, it'll give you a little icon. All you have to do is click on that specific icon and click Install AltStore, which will go ahead and install it on your device. Before you do that, you will have to go ahead and open up the Mail app. You'll have to click on the preferences, click on plugins, and then it'll eventually allow you to click on the specific Mail plugin that you'll have to install. Again, this seems a little weird, but again, this is what you have to do. There's kind of like a workaround. And then from there, you go ahead and click on the Install AltStore button again, and it should eventually go through. So now your computer should have AltStore, or at least the Mail plugin, installed. Now what you have to do is plug in your iPhone that you have on you into the bottom port right here and plug it into your computer. Make sure the charging port works and everything. So once it's plugged in, all you want to do then is basically go ahead and click on Install AltStore, and it'll go ahead and allow it to you to install it on your iPhone, and then you're pretty much done. It'll go ahead and just install an app like this. You go ahead and open it up, just like so, and basically you'll be able to log in and you can go ahead and start installing and signing your own apps. And if I rush through this video, I have a couple more tricks I have to go through, so you can always follow my main video that I made, which will be linked down below. And from here, you click the plus button and you go ahead and install whichever IPAs you have. So that's the second trick. I love it so much and I use it all the time.